What is up guys, Zach here from the Chaos Galaxy, and today I have got the 7th and final planet profile video for the Chaos Galaxy TCG Set 2, which is of course for the fire planet of Sheos. And if you don't know how the planet Sheos works, it's basically a very aggressive planet, and all the creatures on the planet tend to have very high power but a very low health rating. And the planet Sheos reads, after every third Sheos creature on your planet is killed, you draw one card. So that's making the most of them having low health and being killed easily. So I'll quickly do a recap of all the cards in set 1 and then I'll get to showing you the new cards from set 2. So we've got Manflaki, Pyronite, which has the highest power of any 4-star or lower creature in the game, the almighty Meltalon, Sparkeye, Magmol, Bold Whip, and then Firebolt, which gives you 1 point for every Sheos creature on your planet. Okay, now I'll get on to showing you the new cards from set 2. So first up we've got Super Spicy Curry Man. He's got 170 power and 40 health, and he's just a basic 2-star common card. We've then got Fraxel, which has 220 power and 160 health, which is actually quite good for a 4-star Sheos creature. We've then got the first new card of the video, which you won't have seen before, which is the Molten Mage. He's got 110 power and only 50 health, 2 stars, and is a common. However, he reads, every creature on your planet gains 50 health, whether it's a Sheos creature or not, which is really good for cards from any planet really, but especially good for Sheos because as you guys know, their health rating is where they tend to be the most vulnerable. So Molten Mage could really help that out if you have a couple of copies of him in your galaxy. Next up we've got the Boss Monster. You've already seen him. He's the strongest creature in terms of power from the planet Sheos, and he is Orbade Commander. Let's try and get the glitter on him there. Yeah, you can see that hopefully. He's a 7-star creature, 460 power, which is massive. He only has 240 health, which is quite weak. However, with cards like Molten Mage, it can easily be bumped up to around a respectable 300. We've then got the card Weatherman Soonshine, which reads, if you play this creature whilst there is a Weatherman Soon on your planet, kill a random card in your opponent's hand and then double Weatherman Soon's power until it dies. We've also got Weatherman Soon here. Although he's not from the planet Sheos, he does work with Weatherman Soonshine, which is, he's got 140 power, 240 health, and is a 4-star common from the planet Roka. Next up is another new card. It's quite an interesting one, and it goes directly with the planet card Sheos. It's called the Crawlock, 120 power and 140 health. So he is, apart from the competition winning card from set 1, this is the only Sheos creature that has a higher health than it does power. It's got 140 power, 120 health, and it reads, if you would draw one card from the ability of the planet card Sheos, instead you can free play this killed creature. So if he's dead, you've used Sheos' ability, 3 of your Sheos creatures have been killed, so you draw a card. Say you're in a tight situation and you need some creatures on your planet, you can go, no, I'm going to use Crawlock's ability to free play him back to my planet. And this is sort of an ongoing ability, so even if it's been played again and again and again, you can keep on doing it for the rest of the game, I guess, as long as your Sheos creatures are being killed. So I think Crawlock's a really interesting card, and I think it'll be a lifesaver for quite a few Sheos players once the game comes out. So yes, that's the Crawlock. Next up we've got the support card, which is called Firewall. It's an activator card, and it reads, when a Sheos creature on your planet is attacked, you cancel the attack, and then no Sheos creatures on your planet can be attacked for the rest of the turn. So again, going with the vulnerable health of the Sheos creatures, Firewall can just sort of protect them. Although it doesn't boost their health up at all, it will let them survive for an extra turn if they would be attacked. So Firewall's very useful. Next up we've got a card with a really cool artwork. It's not directly related to the planet Sheos, however the artwork is on it. It's called Planet Pathway, and as you can see there's a pathway going through all the volcanoes on the planet Sheos. Here's the original artwork picture here, and the card reads, you free play one creature from your hand which comes from your planet card and has 5 stars or less. So if you're using the planet Sheos, you can go ahead and play any Sheos creature from your hand that has 5 or less stars, and it's for free as well. And considering a lot of cards from the planet Sheos are just 4-star creatures that have like a very good amount of power, I think Planet Pathway could be really useful in this useful for the planet Sheos. Although they don't have any 5-star creatures exactly, the amount of 4-star guys you can play with Planet Pathway is definitely more than any other planet we've got. So yeah, really cool card. Works with Sheos, although it can be used with anything. Next up, I know I keep mentioning about how Sheos creatures have really high power, so this kind of means that getting past your opponent's creatures shouldn't be too much of a problem. However, cards like activated cards, resource cards and attachment cards can be a problem that Sheos players will encounter, so I've got some new cards for set 2 to counter them, which I'll show you now. First of all, we have Meteoroids Storm, which is basically a galaxy crash for resource cards. So it says, kill all resource cards on both players' planets. Now, obviously, this is good because apart from now, the only card we had to kill resource cards was Bowl-Eyed Comet, which only kills one. However, this kills all of them. Even though some of them might actually be on your planet, you're going to likely be playing it when your opponent's making the most of quite a few resource cards. So yeah, Meteoroid Storm's a really good card to get over those pesky permanent resources. Next up, we have the Guardian Mutant Space Worm, which is featured on the artwork of Activation Activated Activator. And this card reads, the attached creature's opponent cannot play activator cards. So basically you can just play this on a creature that you're protecting, just keep it alive with whatever you've got, using cards like Firewall to protect it, or the Molten Mage to boost up its health, and then you just sit there and watch your opponent get frustrated because they can't play any activators against you. So I think Guardian Mutant Space Worm is going to be a really cool card. Okay, next card is the last one for the video. It's a permanent resource card, and there aren't many of these in set 2, so it's quite a rarity. His name is Shmonyo the Judge, and this card doesn't really work for Sheos creatures. However, it's very good for working against them. And it reads, the power and health of all creatures on both players' planets cannot be changed by card abilities except their own. So if you're playing against a Sheos creature, and they have a little card you might have heard of called Meltalon, and they combo this card with another card you might have heard of called the Upside Down Realm, you'll know that these two cards work hand in hand, because basically what the Upside Down Realm does, it reverses any ability that would decrease or increase a creature's power and health. So Meltalon's ability says he loses 50 power and health at the end of every turn, but if you have the Upside Down Realm in play, this changes it to increasing. So Meltalon, already a very, very powerful card, just keeps getting stronger and stronger. And Shmonyo the Judge would mean that your Upside Down Realm's ability becomes useless. So your Meltalon would only have its power and health changed by its own ability, making it worse and worse and worse gradually, all because of Shmonyo the Judge. And then Shmonyo is just also good for playing it against any card like Eternity Amulet or Galactic Saber, Galactic Helm and Galactic Bow. There are a lot of cards that have their power and health increased by other cards, so yeah, Shmonyo can just be good against any deck, but I think it will be especially good against the Meltalon Upside Down Realm combo. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your favourite card from the planet Sheos is. And yeah, that's about it. You can buy Chaos Galaxy Set 1 now on the Game Crafter. There'll be a link to that in the description below. What else? Please follow me on Instagram. Yeah, and that's about it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.